Oh my goodness, romance angels. So we have, oh, this one came up twice, by the way, Seven of Cups. So overall, you might find yourself, you know, not confused basically this month with this energy of the Seven of Cups. You might have a hard time making a clear decision. There might be a lot of opportunities in front of you and you don't know which one to take, and that's general and love, because that's where it appeared that's where it appeared basically. But here it's next to Temperance and Ten of Swords. You might be struggling with your emotions. It could be a bit all over the place. That's the vibe I feel. With the Ten of Swords, you might be feeling a little bit down and out, needing a break. And it could be because I feel like you might be run down in some ways, especially with those emotions. Maybe for whatever reason something has affected you quite deeply and you don't know how to react or what to do. And from the few Aries that I know, they like to get things done. They like to solve things, you know. They're very passionate. And I think that this might be a situation where it's so confusing that you don't have a clear direction, that it's kind of affecting you on a grand scale with the Ten of Swords here, because this is my I don't like to see it all card. I know it's a minor and major is supposed to be worse, but I've had worse experiences with this than other majors. So, which I'm sure made it worse, me saying that in the reading. We'll see what the clarifiers say, but I do think that overall in the month, your emotions are going to be causing a few problems. On the love note, we've got the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Fool. So, you know, this is actually mostly nice. I mean, there's still confusion. You're trying to figure out your path with your partner, most likely. So you and the other person are figuring out, where do you go? Do you go here? How do you get there? It's kind of far. You jump? It's pretty far. Can you jump that high? And wherever it is you want to head, it's as if you know where you want to go in terms of love, but it's a matter of how to get there. That's the question. But regardless, there is emotional happiness here, but I think it's figuring out what makes you both happy if you're in a relationship. And then, you know, there's a sort of a new journey here with the Fool. So maybe you two are doing something brand new together, buying a new house, buying anything new together that's of substantial value, or being exclusive. You know, there's different varying levels, and I feel like there's an intention here to jump into something new that both of you will be very excited about, but still not quite clear on the path or the steps to take, or maybe there's just still this air of confusion surrounding the relationship. Now, if you're not in a relationship, I think that this simply represents, you know, being unable or not knowing how to find someone who might be your best match, who might give you the emotional joy of the Nine of Cups. You might be trying to figure out, where's the best place to meet someone? Should I go to this bar? Should I, you know, do it in a meetup or something like that? And you don't really know. You haven't had success so far. But it's possible that while you're still trying a bunch of things, that's the vibe I get with the Seven of Cups, you might just simply run into someone and, you know, there's still this indication of a new journey with the Fool and kind of taking a risk, taking a chance for emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups next to it. So there might be someone who kind of just poof, pops up by that's an interesting figure and you kind of go with it. It's almost as if, where did he come from? Where did she come from? I've never seen them here before. That's the vibe I get with the Seven of Cups in that sense. The outcome, we have the Princess of Wands, similar to the Page of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So, some of you, I'm looking at the imagery and I'm thinking if I want to go by the imagery or not. Because there are children here, so perhaps somehow children become involved by the end of the month and are a big thing. Maybe, for instance, you hear news about twins. that could be a thing as the outcome. For some of you, you might find yourselves just still in this lack of balance with the Two of Pentacles and still trying to figure it out, how to even things out. And that could relate to emotions and the finances as well. It is a Pentacles card. This could be a generally busy month as well with the Two of Pentacles. And there might be a lot of social activity I see with the Page of Wands here. I do feel like you might be waiting for something, waiting to hear from someone or in regards to something that'll ease up on this wishy-washy, what do I do with a situation vibe I got with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is indecisive, so you might be waiting for information that kind of helps you make a clear decision, or even settle finances if that's what you need to do this month. All right, so let's get one on the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so it could definitely tie into work. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles came up after the fact, so this could have to do with money. You're gonna hear something when it comes to work and money. It might be more work for you. You might find yourself juggling your time and juggling jobs, and again, working hard with the Eight of Pentacles. And that's you as a worker, be Queen of Pentacles, I think. Or this is a person that you're working with or is reaching out, expecting you to do work. Maybe when you didn't expect to work, they're like reaching out and saying, yeah, we need you to come in, and you feel obligated to do so. Let me get one on this Ten of Swords. Six of Swords, which I actually like to see as the Ten of Swords. For some, this could be a cancellation of a trip, and that has affected you deeply because maybe you were really anticipating going during that time, and for whatever reason, you can't anymore. So there could be a wall in front of that. Others of you are actually moving away from this energy, and it's more of a healing, as if, you know, November, early December, you're hit with something that causes the Ten of Swords, which is, you know, quite a bit of pain. And then by the end of it, you're moving away, moving into calmer territory, and your emotions are a bit more settled. So turbulent emotions, I believe, throughout most of December, at least up until the end. And then it's kind of, you get to break away and you get that relief towards the end of December, early January. Let's see. Seven of Cups. Hangman. Seven of Cups. Fool. Lovers. Okay, so towards the beginning, there is some stalled, confusing energy. Where are you going? I don't know. How do you get somewhere? I don't know. I need a different perspective. I need to think about it. There are so many choices. And that's whether or not you're in a relationship. If you're not, you might have a lot of prospects, and you might be trying to weed out the one that you want to start with. And that's what the Nine of Cups and the Fool is about. And then you kind of make that choice. I believe you do make that choice because the Lovers is the clarifier for the Fool. So you start over in a new partnership by the end of December, I feel, or early January. If you're already in a partnership, then I think this is just a new stage and a new journey between you and your partner. Together, you might be figuring out what's next for us. And then you guys kind of like formulate a plan of what you want to do together as a couple and to build your relationship. And then we have the Fool. So I like to see that. All right, let me get an Oracle. And okay, I'm getting this a lot. Jesus, everyone's devoted this month. So in a relationship, you and your partner might just reconfirm your commitment to each other. There might be a lot of love happening, or, you know, like expressing your feelings and all that, and just feeling like you're in a relationship. If you're currently single, then I feel like with these cards here and that card there, you might be finding someone that you think is a strong potential, that over time, you and that person will be exclusive. You definitely see someone who has given a spark where you want to start a new relationship with them. As a new connection, or even a current connection, there is the possibility that that somehow religion plays a role here, whether as an obstacle or not. This can be, maybe you meet them by a church, or if you, what did I want to say? If you engage in anything for your spirituality or your religion, maybe that's where you meet this person. It could be a block, but it could be a block, actually, since I happen to put it over the Hangman and the Seven of Cups. And perhaps that's saying you and this person are figuring out a way to work around the differences if religion is a big thing for either of you. All right, so my happy deck likes to be dark sometimes, ironically enough, but you know. Two of Pentacles, Hangman, Ten of Swords. I know. All right, so we've got indecisive energy with the Two of Pentacles. Some of you might be juggling jobs or juggling finances, going back and forth between options. There's indecision in the Two of Pentacles here. With the Hanged Man, I think you're trying to find a new perspective. You're trying to review your situation, find out the best possible course. It's possible you're feeling stuck. Maybe you have to juggle two jobs or two scenarios, and you are trying to figure out a way out of it, trying to see a silver lining. But for the moment, this is like a pause that's happening. And again, this element of feeling suspended and not really sure how to proceed forward. Ten of Swords, unfortunately, is not a friend to the other two cards, and it adds to this suspensions, indecision, and it might even devastate you to an extent. There could be something that occurs this week that's a bit hard to take. I hate to be negative, but this in particular is not a very positive card. You might be trying to find a way out of a situation, and the fact that you don't have a resolution, you can't figure out an alternative, that in and of itself can be the energy that sets you in this direction where you feel like all is lost, rock bottom, and you don't know how to recover. Okay, so, all right. Why the Ten of Swords exactly? Ugh. All right, so a few cards came out, but one actually fell out, and that is the Three of Swords. Now, it did come out in reverse, I'll acknowledge that. So it could be that you're having a difficult time releasing yourself from some form of heartache or pain, unfortunately. Whatever has caused it, it's pain that's there. You are heartbroken in a sense, and it's a hard time recovering. I'm seeing that as trying to get out of it, but not seeing the way to do so. At least for this week. What do you suggest? Okay. Interesting. I asked, what do you suggest? I was phrasing that towards my cards, and they suggested the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands. And the immediate thought that came to mind was, hold your head up high. You know, however devastating a situation might be, whatever time you need to recover, take it, and just try to elevate yourself, literally keep your head up, don't look down, sort of thing. Because I think sometimes, like, body language and you keep your eyes focused down, you hunched over, it adds to the overall energy. So maybe even trying small things like looking up, keeping yourself straight, and just, I know it sounds silly, but walking with your head high to see if those small things can provide some sort of influence that helps you gain that new perspective that you're trying to gain with the Hangman. With the Four of Wands, you might find solace at your home or with your family, for instance, or whatever you consider home. And I don't feel like it's your house or apartment necessarily, but maybe people that feel like family or feel like close relationships, because I see this character playing with this other female here, so there might be support. I think that's the key word, is finding support that could assist you or could help give you ideas on how to escape or find a solution to whatever your issues may be. If you're avoiding communicating about the topic, it might be that that's hindering you, and there is a person who's trustworthy, that you know who they are, that you could communicate with and would assist, for instance. What are you juggling? Okay, a lot of the stuff that you're juggling, I feel, has to do with internal thoughts. There's a lot of things, I think, going on in your mind. Yeah, I feel like it's all internal, mental activity. You're weighing stuff, weighing heavily on your mind, trying to figure out situations, and that's causing a lot of strife on your end. I don't actually want another card. All right, so for the other deck, we have the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. These can be, well, you are a fire sign, so you can very well be the Queen of Wands in this instance. The Emperor can be a very important father figure, boss figure, or any older man of great influence to you that plays an important role in your life. And this person is standing out this week. This can be the person who is your support, for instance, or that you're going to for support. Let's see the Emperor. All right, we have the Knight of Wands. Very passionate energy with that Knight of Wands. He could provide assistance. He could be someone who literally sweeps you off your feet suddenly. Maybe he has some form of business proposal as well, and he's ready to take action with someone like you, because you, as the Queen of Wands, are nothing but taking action and taking control of situations. We have the Three of Pentacles, so this most likely ties to work. So this week you could be spending a lot of time focusing on work, possibly to distract yourself from this, or just because a good portion of us work on a daily basis. So your concentration is there. You might be working as part of a team. That could be an opportunity that's come up, and you are most likely leading the team, and possibly this Emperor is the one who's tasking you with leading a team. I don't really know what I'm asking. I'm just getting another card here. All right, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So something to keep in mind is I feel like things will start turning over in your favor. Luck will be on your side again. It could be that this is going to be in passing. This is going to weigh quite heavily. But I think if you, again, keep your head up high and look for the support of friends, of whomever you feel like you can trust, they can assist you to recover from this and find solutions for yourself. Work-wise, I feel like things are going to be very fortunate. And you're going to get an opportunity possibly to work as part of a group, or again, lead some form of a team. All right, so hopefully everyone's week is fantastic. Until the next readings, thank you for watching.